Meet instructor and author Gregory Garrett. He's internationally recognized as an expert in federal government contracts, and he flew to Guam thanks to the Alliance Group to conduct 2 large seminars based on the fundamentals of government contracting and what it means for small businesses and large corporations. Garrett explains the seminars at the Sheraton Laguna Resort are basically a crash course to not only understand federal acquisition regulations, but to properly price this type of business and estimate the costs of contracts.
It's designed for small businesses and larger corporations to understand this little book right here, which is called the Federal Acquisition Regulation. It's 2,000 pages of laws, rules, and regulations. And when I was talking to Ray Gibson this morning, he dropped it on the table just so it could do like a thud factor. But it's a tremendous amount of laws and rules and regulations for companies to try to learn and to master. So,
as the military buildup begins, the former military officer says his goal is to demystify the complex world of federal contracting and the competitive bidding process. But we also ask him, how do smaller local companies on Guam become the preferred choice over stateside businesses who are also competing for these multi-million-dollar buildup contracts? Garrett says since Guam is considered a historically underutilized business zone or hub zone, larger stateside corporations are required to give work to smaller businesses for subcontractor services.
That creates all kinds of opportunities for small businesses here on Guam to sort of hold up my hand, their hand to large corporations and say, look, we're a qualified small business, we're a qualified veteran-owned business or woman-owned business in a hub zone. And therefore, we can provide services to help you meet your government quotas. Wow. So not only, they can be successful getting what we call prime contracts directly with the government, or they can be very successful making millions of dollars of business as a subcontractor.
If it's done right, Garrett says the next several years should be exciting for Guam's economy and job market. But first, he reminds people it's important to understand the rules of the federal contract game. Josh DeGanko, PNC News.